enters the ring
Same
first,
has been
fighting out of the
true
blue
thus
corner.
far
Please welcome
as he
Maddox
takes on
Watson.
Maddox Watson. Comes in 0-1, trying to pull off the upset here at Commerce Casino. See if he can utilize that height advantage. Should translate to a reach advantage as well. But Watson's going to have his work cut out for him. And at only 18 years of age, is certainly facing a tough challenge here in the undefeated sharpshooter Terrell Adams. There's Steve Watson, 18 years of age, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, the fight mecca of the world, by way of Oklahoma. He's coming off of a second-round knockout loss to Juan Carlos Hurtado, but Hurtado now a perfect 3-0. So I guess Watson testing himself against undefeated fighters. See if he can catch lightning in a bottle.
Fighting out of the red corner, please welcome Terrell Adams.
The sharpshooter Terrell Adams. 30 years of age. You saw it in the tail of the tape. A big age discrepancy of 12 years between these fighters. But that equates to an experience advantage as well for Adams. Watson only comes in with one fight under his belt. The sharpshooter, this is his 5th time in the ring in the professional ranks. And not only that, he comes in with an undefeated record. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Adams is coming off of a round 1 knockout victory over Adonis Marmolejo in March. And it was right here in Commerce, California at Commerce Casino at this very venue. So Adams comes in with that familiarity as well. He's also defeated the likes of Jonathan Moskowitz, Henry Mendez, and Fernando Hernandez. All of those wins were by unanimous decision. Jim Fitzgerald here to set the stage. Adams puts that undefeated 4-0 record on the line against Maddox Watson, looking to score the first professional victory of his career.
All right, fight fans, here we go. Ed Holmes All-Star Promotions is proud to present 4 rounds of boxing in the super welterweight division, streaming live on BXNG TV. Introducing our referee in charge of this bout, Ivan Guillermo. And now, introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, he is wearing silver trunks trimmed in gold. He is training out of TMT, Las Vegas, Nevada. He weighed 153 pounds. His record, no wins with 1 loss. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Maddox, the chosen one, Watson. His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He is wearing black trunks trimmed in red and gold. He is training out of Cannon Nation Boxing Gym, Santa Fe Springs, by way of Watts. He weighed 154 pounds. He brings to the ring an undefeated record, 4 wins, no losses, with 1 win coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Terrell, the sharpshooter, Adams! Once again, our referee in charge, Ivan Guillermo, to give final instruction.
Maddox, Terrell, you both received your instructions in the locker room. Your trunks are good. If your trunks are at high, I'm gonna let you work up to here, all right? Let's have a good, clean fight.
Final instructions given by referee Ivan Guillermo. The chosen one, Maddox Watson, out of the blue corner in the silver, taking on the undefeated sharpshooter, Terrell Adams. 4-0, fighting out of the red corner. And Adams has said, you know, with every victory that he's getting more acclimated, that he can become himself and be the sharpshooter. In essence, pick his shots, make them count. As he says, use mind, body, and soul. Thus far, things going well in the career of Terrell Adams. And but Watson would love to stall the momentum of Adams. Watson has been in there with tough competition and finds himself in the same position here. Second time in there with an undefeated fighter. Watson fighting out of Vegas, fighting out of TMT. And although 3 of Terrell Adams' victories are by submission, his most recent win, as we mentioned, a round 1 knockout win, and that's something that Maddox Watson is going to have to be leery of. Because in his first 3 victories, Adams didn't really show that knockout power, but did so last time. And out of Terrell Adams' 4 victories in his undefeated career, 3 of those wins have happened right here at Commerce Casino. So home field advantage perhaps for Terrell Adams. This one's scheduled for 4 rounds at 154 pounds. Measuring there was Adams, and starts to follow up. He just had Watson at bay and uncorked, which is interesting because, you know, if Watson decided to fight tall, could be the ranger of the 2. But it is shoes on the other foot here, because it's been Adams that's been able to utilize that reach and fire off the right hand as a result. Sharpshooter, I guess, talked about picking his shots. That's what he's doing. He's got him in the scope with that left hand to measure, and then uncorks the right. But thus far, Watson keeping his composure in there. Maddox Watson trying to find his range. And trying to, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, as Maddox Watson tried to do the exact same thing of measuring with the left and uncorking the right. Lead uppercut a second ago. And now some bone-rattling body shots by the sharpshooter. Powerful 1-2, and again measuring here is Terrell Adams. As we are coming up 10 seconds now to go in the first of 4. And dictating the pace in round 1 was the sharpshooter, as I talked about, has been living up to that name several times in that first round. Measured Maddox Watson with the left, only to uncork the big right hand. And Terrell Adams had some successful body shots as well. The uppercuts to the body. But Maddox Watson, as we mentioned, kept his composure, stayed in the pocket, and we'll see what adjustments will be made in the corner of Maddox Watson as we await our second of 4 rounds of action. We thank you all that are joining us live on VXNG TV. VXNG TV just bringing you so many great fight cards from all around the U.S. and beyond. Bell sounds, and it's time to fight on in our second round. And Maddox Watson comes out trying to establish the jab in his own right, and I'm certain that was an adjustment that was made in his corner, and now he's answering his Watson with the right hand as well, as if his corner said, listen, you're the longer of the 2 fighters, but your opponent is beating you at your own game. And we'll see if things are different here in round 2, but Terrell Adams can throw some serious heat to the body. You can sense the buzz in the crowd. You can almost sense as if they feel that Adams is going to uncork something big. Great atmosphere, as it always is here at Commerce Casino. And now Terrell Adams starts to throw with more volume and with some bad intentions, but fighting his way out of the corner there was Maddox Watson. Seesaw action, ebb and flow. Ivan Guillermo telling the fighters to watch their heads when they get in close quarters. You don't want those headbutts. And now, perhaps caught low as Ivan Guillermo calls stop to the action to give Maddox Watson some time to recover. And the action will resume. But it's got to be frustrating for Terrell Adams, who had some serious momentum going there, and that was quilled. See if he can get it back. He's got to watch those shots. Under the belt line, another big body shot, and that one hurt, and that one hurt bad. And Maddox Watson drops, and we'll see if he can get back up. He does, but how much is left because the sharpshooter has been taken aim to the body. Those bone-rattling body shots dropped Maddox Watson. And now if Watson gets too focused on controlling the body, it might open up the head. Big uppercut. Down goes Watson again. And that is gonna do it. And some style points by the sharpshooter. After 3 straight decision victories for Terrell Adams, he scores his 2nd consecutive knockout win, this one in the 2nd round of action. But you can see the confidence just exuberant here, Terrell Adams. And man, oh man, those body shots did the trick. Dropped